So they say I'm live, but there's no time. Oh, here we go. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Can we make it past half a minute? So, as many of you are figuring out, there's been a war at play your whole life. And, of course, this is a week that something has to happen, basically. And something happens every week, and I'm not ready to really talk about it because there was too much trouble going on. But not only is my glass now on the computer broke, and I registered that in and told the truth. And, they're all poking the bear and talking about the SS&S, and just making any crap story they can out of it. But, this has lost so many people their lives. One primarily being stupid Brandon Young. Not that I care. It really all goes back to Trumpy Bear. And if you're talking about Trumpy Bear, you're talking about a guy that not only has to wear 2 sets of underwear, but a diaper in between. Now, one day ago, he's going to have his Patreon stream announcement, but he uses mine, just like they all do. And I don't know who this Taj fool is, because I really don't care. But the thing that's odd is how little of his stuff is left. And kind of like 10,000 bananas. He thinks he's sodomized me with all the peas in his spitball.
I'm trying to diagnose the problem. I'll admit that we have Taj investigation.
He has a little issue with stalking. And he's got one name on his dick.
It looks like he's in the backstage, but we're having some trouble adding him to. So I'm an idiot. I don't know how this stuff works.
You're a stalking terrorist and a thief.
Scheduled to start at 5. Maybe that's the problem. So let me just see. If I add him to the stream, I don't know if this guy.
Coming from the show, she was always there. It's like we couldn't get her out of our hair. She would even follow us late at night. Right in the light, yo, believe the hype. This was a girl. We couldn't get enough. Love, because I don't know what it was. The boy said she was a real loose.
I think it's Scott in a dress.
Maybe if I hold on. Let me do this.
It's a voodoo curse.
Do you remember that day? We was on the tour bus, listening to a tape. I think it was the Cobra. She heard the tape and said, "Who's that?" The light said, "Just sit on the lap." She said, "Okay, whatever you say." I saw the game and asked, "Can I play?" She said, "Sure." I said, "Really?" And
Where'd Tubby go?
She just smiled and I just grinned. And the band, they got ready to win. Or should I say start? Or should I say begin? Any way you put it, she was all in. Started on the tour bus, she was in a rush. To do what? You know what's up.
Okay, now so I pray to Black Lady Jesus that Taj is monitoring the stream so that in some way, shape, or form I can relay information across the hemisphere to call me Andy Gibb because I got a message now. Call me Robin Gibb because I just got to get a message.
No, it's John Gibbs.
Resend the link. I reset the link. If that helps, it won't help. It won't help. Nothing will help.
Will somebody stop these psychos from sexually harassing me?
I resent the link. Let's try it one more time. There. I'm getting you like a little box for you with your name, but I'm not getting video audio.
It's kind of chill. Not too long after, we all fell asleep. And the snowstorm got a lot worse. Our bus driver started dozing off.
No, I know, but like,
You know this radio won't do, and the driver no show saved our lives. And that's a fact.
No, I hear you. They be like,
She may be a groupie, but we love her to her back. Jack.
Jimmy Delight, because you watch it.
Oh, the Osiris flashy light.
I know you
Guess who Osiris is? SCOTT. Why do you think you're in a matrix where you wear your animals?
And then he says that you can channel George
Fat ass.
Observatory. He says it's in the federal field. It's in the George Observatory. So he has channeled the energy location and kind of groups, you know, so I thought maybe that was what he was doing. And then he says, no, he acknowledges that the George Observatory is not called the George Observatory, it's called the Yerkes Observatory. Then later on, when he goes to channel, he's not channeling the observatory, he's channeling George himself. And this I have a real problem with people speaking to death. Who is Ivan Teller to invade the sovereignty of an individual? Whether you regard George Hale as living beyond, you know, some sort of afterlife, or whether you think that he's just an individual who's entitled to his own memory. Look, you can't
It's
lie
you
on
that lost your memory.
That's a conception of American jurisprudence and law. I don't necessarily ascribe to that as being some sort of universal.
Ascribe, it would be
I wouldn't want anyone
subscribe.
to speak for me when I pass away.
Thank you.
And I don't think Ivan Teller would want me to speak for him when he passed.
Thank you.
Ivan Teller.
Penn and Teller, tag it.
Paul Walker.
That's all he gets.
On the other side, and Paul Walker, attesting to being a star seed. He's also channeled Robin Williams and a number of other people. And this is very common for a lot of these people in the channel community to channel the dead in a very public way. You can make comments about whether they do it in mediumship, about some sort of ritual or service to those individuals in the living realm who want to contact or speak to the dead for some form of closure, though there's other issues there regarding fee structure and payment for that essential spiritual service. A lot of this is predicated on fundamental personal beliefs. Ivan is entitled to his personal beliefs. I don't believe that my personal beliefs should be ascribed to about my personal beliefs to provide contact. And it might be very well the case that many people my videos who say themselves they're nationalist or scientifically minded might think that some of my beliefs about change ritual and spiritual ceremonies and mediumship of the closure it's itself, like I said, regarding essentially fee structure and maybe people channeling the dead who don't really have the ability to channel the dead. But obviously, whether or not channeling itself or mediumship or mediumship itself exists is a question that is beyond me. I do not know the question is, I do not know if there's any particular person with multiple classes of people who can channel successfully and can actually contact other entities, you know, either extraterrestrial, that. But I'm going to say, and this is not the statement designed to be cruel to Mr. Teller, I do not believe that Ivan Teller has the ability to channel. I believe that Ivan Teller, you know, may very well believe that he's channeling, but I essentially think that he's not getting anything. Number one, the people that he channels basically say the same thing that he believes.
Toby Sound
And I know what he
month
believes
ago,
because oftentimes
George
he'll do videos where
starts
he's not
playing
essentially
guitar.
channeling.
The
And oftentimes in
poltergeist
his
in his
introduction
house.
and closing
Damn,
statements,
this is
he actually
funky.
lets us know what he believes. He's a Trump supporter. He was a Trump supporter.
I want
He
to
believes
report
that
this
Biden is not
stupid
a legitimate
video.
president.
Can't even
And he's
listen to
made
a
statements
fucking
regarding the
song.
so-called jab that he refers to as getting the Jews, which I think bespeaks the fact that he's got a clearly delineated point of view that's part of an absorbed part of this invasion of the New Age spiritual community by extremely problematic, dogmatic, and literalist belief systems by guys like David Icke and Simon Parks, as well as this new kind of thing that we saw in the last four years or so, this phenomena of all of a sudden people that are purportedly light workers, spiritual, or New Age, supporting Trump,
George
a billionaire
Harrison
pretending to be a man
sold
of the
out to
people.
Eastern
That's neither
religions,
here nor there. That's my personal beliefs and my personal
just like
politics.
Tubby.
Perchance getting in the way. It is context, I think. Okay. So this, okay, there you go. Blah, blah, blah. Ivan explains, he starts talking, the video, he starts talking about the channeling of gods. And he kind of seems to acknowledge that in the channeling of these gods, that multiple people have been doing it over
Tag
the years,
Nikki
including in ancient times on through the future, talking about the community of channelers in general. And he says that because there's all these people channeling these gods, there's a conflicting energy created, which is the results which results in these people bringing in different info. So, for example, we have two different individuals who channel Ra. You have the Law of One materialism, and you have someone else who channels Ra. The two things contradict each other. I would say they contradict each other because this individual is not a sole individual known as Ra. It's not collective energy known as Ra or anything like that, but rather
Hey, Chandler says to be right with you.
a kind of performative art, a performance art of spirituality, which, like, I think in a ritual context, is I don't take umbrage with. I certainly don't think it should be banned or anything, but I think there's a
You've
simpler
been trying to
explanation.
ban me
And Occam's razor
since my YouTube
would
channel opened.
negate, or
That's
I
why
would
you
rather
opened
say
yours.
Occam's razor analysis would favor my interpretation.
Oh, you want a
rather
sharp,
than
flat, white blade?
If Ivan's
Or you want
position
to bleed them
is
white?
multiple people channeling
You fucking
involves
redneck.
a conflict of energy. I don't have to be a conflict of energy if they're channeling the same individual.
Hey, we better go
but
like,
rather it's like when
ew.
more
No,
reasonable
no, we got to ban you, and then we'll ban you, and it won't ban you.
Or maybe all these people are
Take
not
banyan
channeling
and
the
no
same
bummer.
entity. Maybe there's multiple people in Bra or whatever. But really, that this is a performative ritual art, which is fine. But these people aren't actually contacting or speaking for anyone specific.
That's Durham wheat.
He then says that the reason that people are
It draws
contacting these
gnats.
gods is to diagnose or do an autopsy of reality. He says that certain energies that come through may be fourth dimensional. I think we're aiming for the fifth dimension. The fourth dimensional solution may not be wrong, but it's a different story. We talked about this, this conception of the fourth dimension. He mentions Joe Biden specifically, and I say no. Ivan is a Trump supporter, as I've already said. He's made anti-vax as I've already said. He says that Anunnaki is associated with Jesus and Osiris as Orion energy. He then says he counters himself and says it might be the other way around. And if we give him the benefit of the doubt, that's fine. But that Osiris is classically associated, and there's many questions
Especially by
about
Satanists.
the mythology about Osiris influencing the mythology
Cops are across the street. That's
Jesus
always
Christ.
good.
They were both resurrected gods. They go through this resurrection
Hey,
process,
officer
etc.
over there, I
They both
see
end
you.
up in some capacity
Now,
sitting on the throne
This is the
of
main
lawful
guy,
judges
C.W.
and
Channer.
judging people. So if we give him the benefit of the doubt, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
you should
an
know there's
Anunnaki
war by
can be
now.
associated with any sort of Orion energy. Anunnaki
But
venerated
thanks for
the
having
sun
my back.
to the exclusion of
You
all
shoot
other
me through my
gods, to say
window,
nothing of the
you're going to be in
exclusion of other
trouble in
planetary
GOD.
bodies or astronomical events or sightings. He was solely fixated on the sun. So I'll
No, the
debate that,
cops
and I
wanna
think
hear
it's
you,
more of
Tubby.
the New Age Orion mythology just kind of creeping in. I will not be analyzing the Anunnaki or observatory
I thought they were the
channelings.
Anunnaki. Now
I'm
they're
going to
the
only concentrate
Anunnaki.
on the Osiris
See?
channelings.
Go
As
to
an
your
opening, I
room.
wish to note, I'm not punching down. I already said that.
No, you're punching up at me. I'm way better than you.
The purpose of this video is not to demean, defame, or hurt in any way, Ivan, commercial or otherwise, but is rather simply to discuss. I already said one of the issues is that Osiris is not an OC, an original creation of Ivan's. He is a god who was venerated by a whole nation and people over many, many centuries. and he continues to be venerated and worked with by people today. And I'm going to argue that channeling in public is distinguishable from these previously mentioned practices like invocation or evocation of the gods. That's my personal belief. I feel it is objectionable for the same reason that I believe that channeling of the dead is another thing that Ivan has done in the past and actually does in this first video. Who is Ivan to disturb the sovereignty of Osiris or any other now dead individual and put words in his mouth, especially when he cannot establish, he being Ivan Teller, cannot establish with whom he is speaking if we give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he is speaking to anyone at all. Rather, I surmise and believe that Ivan is just, Ivan is being Ivan. You know, he's playing the game. Also, I'm going to say this, there's aspects of cultural appropriation. People can disagree with me by this, but I think this is extremely problematic. For Ivan Teller assists white male, some people in the chat are going to go crazy about that. Some people are going to, in the community, go crazy about that. Speaking for and putting words, contradictory words in the mouth of an actual god, of an actual, distinguishable people. It's an issue because, I'll say and acknowledge that I identify as a liberal supporter of social justice broadly, whereas Ivan Teller supports Trump and is anti-Biden alongside his allegiance to various other conservative conspiracy theories, values, and ideas. That's, if Ivan thinks I'm being unfair in the characterization of his belief system or ideas or politics, I apologize. I just go by what I can surmise from what I see. So the Osiris channeling begins at 13 minutes and 50 seconds. Remember that he just channeled Anunnakten. Anunnakten destroyed the temples of Osiris, Set, Nefertiti's, etc. Anunnakten is famous for being quite possibly the first or one of the main first monotheists creators, mythology creators in the world. And during his reign, he destroyed the temples of all these other gods and replaced them with gods with veneration of the sun, especially the sun as a disk. God bless it. So we just had Anunnakten, and then Osiris is coming through the same channeler. And there's no acknowledgement of this problem or issue, which I'm going to go say that Ivan Teller seems to believe, and I've seen him talk about this before, that just kind of perusing or kind of, skimming a Wikipedia entry for Krishna, Vishnu, or Osiris allows him to somehow create that energy or to create that connection. I also say that why would a channeler who's actually getting into contact with an actual spirit or entity need to bone up on who that entity is? Then again, I don't believe he's contacting anyone. The Osiris channel begins at 13 minutes and 50 seconds. So what I'll do is I'll read basically my notes on what Ivan Teller has Osiris saying, and then I will go through my analysis. So at this moment, I'm going to start, and I'm doing my best. Obviously, this is not verbatim, but I'll just read it, and this is what I think is a fair nutshelling and recording of what Osiris is saying according to Ivan Teller. So Osiris says there's lots of rewriting of history. The soul loses itself through conflict, cataclysms, and destruction of nature, including the destruction of mountains, especially mountaintops. We don't recall this, but the mountaintops were taken and thrown into the oceans. This had the effect of polluting the oceans and hurting the earth. And it's also symbolic of something high vibration, the mountaintop, being cast down and pushed down to a lower vibration in the sea. I'm just pointing, I'll get to it. He says, if you can access these mountains under the ocean, that will increase your connection to the spirit world. It will also unlock some of the secrets about pyramid technologies and your connection to several sites. These are like sites in ancient Egypt, like the pyramids or whatever, as well as it seems like he's generally saying like the Inca pyramids and, standing stones and, and ley lines and this sort of thing, I surmise. He starts to talk and says the Sphinx speaks to people in dreams, but we have to be careful because in the Sphinx, there's a magnet that can essentially pull people down. Um, and the first question I have is, which Sphinx? Are you talking about the Great Sphinx? Because, which Sphinx are you talking to? And the Sphinx is talking, we're going to get to it. He then goes on to say that pyramids and the Sphinx can be doorways or stargates that, though consecrated and built for peace, open up doors to bad entities. This is problematic. I'm going to get to a further explanation, but this is essentially saying that these ancient Egyptians people who built these pyramids, sphinxes, and temple sites, who were doing it, he acknowledges that they were doing it for good, were essentially in some way duped into creating portals for bad entities and energies. Meanwhile, he's having Osiris say this, which I think is quite frankly disgusting. So then he goes on to say that this is Osiris speaking. There's rewriting of reality that's taking place through the manipulation of the alphabet. Remember, the ancient Egyptians used hieroglyphics. They did not use the Greco-Roman alphabet that we use today. So I don't know why Osiris would be speaking about this. And he says people, by manipulating the alphabet, have the effect of lowering the vibration of words. He goes, results in a problem with universities because words create reality, and if the words are changed and made low vibration, then any information is going to be, a problem. But remember, he's going to channel George Hale, who was an astronomer. So I have no idea what's going on here. Then he goes on to say that this is Osiris speaking. Osiris says, where is light language coming from? He says, if light language is coming from the self, from the heart, then it's good. But if light language is coming from outside the observer, outside the person channeling it, then it could simply be manipulation. Now, bear in mind, Ivan Teller is channeling an entity that he's purporting not to be himself. I think there's a little bit of irony there. He says that words will be rewritten, and that saying that words will be rewritten and manipulate their energy is going to be a problem for the average person. Okay, I mean, I don't think that's the case. And, the word, I don't know, it is what it is. He goes, spells, there are spells within words. He says that in-laws create the most spell work. If I'm lying, I'm dying. He says that in-laws create the most spell work. And he's channeling Osiris here. He goes, this is why, if there's a disagreement with a relative or an in-law, it has the effect or can make you feel like your chakras are being shut down. He goes, this is a testament to the power of magic. Then he mentions ancient Atlantean spells like numbers, but remember, there's nothing about the history or mythology or cosmology of Osiris that would make us or lead us to believe that Osiris gave a shit about Atlantis or cared. He goes, intense relatives can seem to be manipulated. Hold on.
Where'd Tubby go?
Anyone else channeling? Isn't the channeling of an outside entity by definition not of the soul?
Aaron O'Connor's husband, Jimbo, says,
but I should acknowledge
you
that
see
he's discussing light language, not channeling, but I
the
still feel it's apt.
stanks with G. Washington's head. Well, that's because I'm Ken.
As far as the statement about in-laws and relatives and family and society,
You're harassing
as being
me.
a source of manipulation.
That's why those girls can't get their hair done no more, just like Paula.
Osiris. Osiris
trying
is
to
the
get
god
it
of
to
the
make me
family,
broke.
and maintainer, creator, and guardian
And then
of the
Joe
family structure
will
and
just have
infrastructures,
to
and especially
support
the
me.
segregated structure of Egyptian, ancient
When
Egyptian
y'all stole
society.
my fortune and I shared
Osiris
mine with him.
created
Fuck you
helped create
guys.
the rule of the pharaoh
Tag
and
stinky butt
maintain
Leanna.
through his presence the
That's
power
his sister.
of the pharaoh in society.
The world is going digital, and no small
No,
business
it's not. It is not going digital, and it's not going to be black owned. You can fucking truck off, bitches. This is racist against small business white people like me. No, Aldi's. That's where Chelsea worked before she was whatever. See, it's a cartoon. Where'd Tubby go again? Isn't that funny? Channer can take himself right out of a video, but steal all mine. See, now my 580 went up to 581. And Channer's hiding on my channel. Tag the CW network. Oh, dumpster fire for CW? Look at all this crap. But where's Tubby? Isn't that funny? Oh, be tempted to talk about something you shouldn't.
They'll follow me on D-Live, even though you guys all can. Anyway, we got Oates, we got the Pegasus Club, we got Genocide, we got Clock. Octopus over grabbing that gold over on Twitch, though. You still grab that gold. We say hello to Galactopus. We say hello to everyone else. We see Sojourn Honest here. We got Wingnuts. Always good to see Wingnuts. We got Sarah the Mage. Sarah the Mage Experiment. We know that he has a new video up on his YouTube channel. Always interesting.
Tag Stephen Colbert.
Not to put a guy in the category, but the Western, generally, I think it's fair to say Sarah covers, Western
Tag the red dick
tradition
dog.
amongst other things. A worthy YouTube content creator that I endorse. Feel free to go over there and follow him.
You mean harass me because you're on my channel? I know where you're at. You fucking squid. We need a code word, Mendoza. Really? Chandler's a dirty, rotten Sanchez.
Why are they here? Oh my.
You don't know why. This was streamed live on June 7th, 2021. It's out of context. And that's how he slanders me and sodomizes young girls like his dead daughters.
Though I am an attorney.
Tag Tim Pratt and Zach Goldcamp. They're kind of LGTB twisted.
The purpose of this YouTube channel is not promotion or advertising for that skill set or practice. And none of the contents of this channel should be considered in any way, shape, or form legal advice. Be forewarned.
But wait, you've put me through an inquisition and you're not even a lawyer. Isn't that funny? You're blushing. No wonder you're so fat and nasty. I'm not watching.
Friday, Pragmagic has offered me the opportunity to appear with him on his YouTube channel.
You're on my channel, so I'm Pragmagic. You cast me into a bunch of wrong titles.
To share his YouTube channel, we are going to. This is when it kind of began, and just great stuff. And they have songs that like could be on the 5 rock hit singles. I think the song that they're kind of, I guess, is like their biggest hit, if you want to call it, is a song called Kaylee, which is just an amazing tune. Just an amazing tune. Yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. The one with the surprise Pegasus Club, we were using your channel to communicate between 2 timelines. Did you know this? Absolutely. No, I know it. So the Pegasus Club, those are not. No, I know it.
You aren't branding my feed.
Alfie Solomon's Camp Mother Earth guy, Sue Guy for stealing her brand. Yes, bullshit. But let me get to the absolute end of the live chat.
You're playing children games. We'll just take you out.
A buzzing. Okay, so people here are buzzing. I need you, guys, participate in the live chat robustly now. Oh my God, we're getting such people in the live chat. It's brilliant. 9P Lizzie says, none. These letters, none, etc., are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows their name.
That's a chant.
Fantastic.
And you stole my money and my life.
Squealing, yes, buzzing. Okay, what about if I do this?
Not on my end.
Buzzing, just like a buzzing fly.
You mean like?
What if I do that?
A shit demon?
You just shoot.
The universe does not seem to serious. The universe does not seem to serious to me. Tag Siri.
We have some things I think will blow your mind as far
as AIs don't have any clue.
That, like the man says, that not only can I travel through time, but I can also move through space.
Yeah, through the viral airwaves, you maggot.
Pegasus Club. Magical thinking is a wonderful thing. The card we pull is one you are familiar with. Tarot is Knight of Swords.
Those aren't feet or hands. But you're tempted. Oh, talk, Tubby the Tuba. See, he responds to me.
People are having fun.
I'm not having fun.
Every law of this library
You
has
have fun
that.
at my
Oh,
expense,
absolutely.
Morgan and Morgan.
Absolutely. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. There we go.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise.
Alvin Solomons. I believe the president was saying Krishna versus the Suras. That's the absolutely. He was one of those folks who knows it for sure. Did you know? I apologize for the
Was that Chandler's mom? Right, because Chandler's a fat fuck. Tag Soros.
We'll do. I'll watch them now. Now listen, check this out. Check this out. Remember that Simon Price was telling us that June 1st is going to be very
That's
fun?
your babies once you
Here we
chop,
are,
Chandler.
June 7th. Remember, folks, you keep on saying that dates and dates just keep on passing.
Tag the farm.
There we go.
Rubles.
John's working. We're taking a break. Thank you for that. I was on you and Tracy. You're giving me trouble. You're in trouble. There we go. Jonas said, it's good as long as this could be on the news, we wouldn't know. And that's exactly my point. They want to allege that I know where
He
any
doesn't
specific
have a law
person
office,
lives.
idiot.
I would say
He's
the
in the
problem
Matrix.
if Ford told me that he was
He's Wormwood.
a citizen of the United States of America, I wouldn't believe it. Yeah, I believe nothing of that guy said. If he ever made any affirmative statements about where he lives, works, or whatever, I do not take that as being informed of where he actually lives. Why? Because I believe based on his pattern of behavior online and the statements that he's made and the ridiculous statements that he's made that he's a compulsive liar. So I believe nothing and consider myself in no way, shape, or form informed in any realistic way by any statement that this individual makes or any claim that he makes that a particular photo was taken in a particular location. I just don't believe it, but it is what it is. Because I nothing of the fact that, I never in any way, shape, or form attacked his ability to create creative intellectual properties or fictions. I never criticized him because he's a bad science fiction writer. I never criticized him in any capacity connected to any of his businesses. I always criticized him because of the statements that he made, the claims that he made about his identity, his activities, what he saw and observed, what he was connected to, and what he knew. I had nothing, I did not care one iota about, any of his businesses, and I certainly begrudged him his ability to, have, meetings or lectures or TV shows or YouTube channels or whatever. I never criticized him in the least for that. What I criticized him for was some ridiculous statements about the Spirit Alliance, the Blue Agents, and the Henshaw, the underground people in Honeycomb Earth. But that's okay because I'll be corrected when he's vindicated or everything he says turns out to be true. Last of Labs says, what's wrong with music? Last of Labs, I gotta go say, I have made several videos under the rubric of hashtag known music. This is not going to be a non-music stream, so I can't go into it now. I can only point you to those videos and say, if you look at my upload and look for the term or the hashtag known music, you will be able to observe, my previous and prior statements on the subject and hopefully get, your answer's question. There's of course nothing preventing you from having done so to tuning in. There's no guarantee that you won't tune in and see make another stream specifically about that subject, and there's nothing stopping you from coming in post observation or analysis of those claims that I made or those theories that I presented, coming into the live chat with a specific question and saying, what about this? But as far as your question to me, what's wrong with music? Basically, I'll say it, very simply, and I'm not going to lay out the argument. So I will ask you to reserve judgment of the theory and the premise until you see what I actually have to say about it. But basically, there's no new music. What's wrong with music is that I don't say that's wrong with it. It's just a state of affairs. It was just an arguable quality, but there is no new music. That everything that can be done essentially has been done. But that's been argued before, but I think there's more legitimate arguments to really say that it's a factual reality now, and that everything that is happening now in music and new creative endeavors is by definition a repetition or a reimagining of things that are tropes and ideas and concepts and theories that have already been firmly established and done to death. So like I said, I'm not prepared to go into it at length during this stream. Joan aside, been listening to Al Hurt all weekend, man. It's amazing. Man, it's amazing. That's fantastic. And here's the beautiful thing about life. So, if you think about the connections, the steps, and
To Joseph
how we get from
Panofsky
point A to
Sr.?
point B,
Oh, yeah.
and know how we really interact with
You
each other,
Belgian?
and really
You gonna
changing
send
things
out
online.
stink from under my
So
desk,
Joan started
motherfucker?
listening to Al Hurt all
What about
all
that
weekend.
crappy cake your daughter
So
made?
there's hours when Jonaside dies, X number of the hours in his
Jonaside
lifetime
dies.
will have been spent listening to
Isn't that
Al Hurt.
hateful?
He got turned on to Al Hurt because Al Hurt is part of my mythology of
Your
proving the fact
mythology
that
is a
I'm a
curse.
legitimate time traveler. This journey began years ago.
I hope
think prior
YouTube is
to
hearing
me having
this.
a YouTube channel. When one
I hope
day
the
I was
cops
at
are
a friend's
hearing
house
this.
helping him
I hope Kennedy Fence is
Christ.
hearing this.
records.
I hope the cigar bar is hearing
And
this.
found a record
I
that
hope
had
Cork, the
no
wine bar,
instrumental
is hearing
over
this.
that was
I hope
exactly
Cugino's and
like it.
Vincenzo's are hearing this.
Proved it
And she
had,
admitted it. And
we
it's
could have
on
been-
this stream and on my
people
phone.
have alleged that I
And
photoshopped
Channer's behind it all.
It
I
really
guess
was
he
an
ate
uncommon
Joe Lanero.
remembrance. So because of that chance encounter,
Gave him a
that
stroke.
record, back in
And then all the church went
2014,
crazy because the demon
leads us
Channer
to
said,
Jonathan,
"Say
heavy
Suze."
metal aficionado extraordinaire, putting aside the Crowbar record
You're sick.
for a fucking moment to listen to Al Hurt, the head trumpeter, Al Hurt,
Oh, L Cool J. You think he's black?
Go through
He's just got a tan.
the archaeology of using that and tracing that. Incredible. So to think that that Al Hurt was heavy metal legend on his own, trials and tribulations. The reason I record
I like him in something about Eva. He's just with the wrong bitch. Horses? Whatever. Better be a motorcycle. I'm not getting thrown from a horse. See, he looks like Farrell on his. I mean, Pharrell, I'm sorry. Let's talk about kidneys here.
So, put that to the record and purchase
I think LL Cool J is going to knock the Americans out. Look, I got big trouble over here. Look at Osiris and his towel. Whatever. You're talking about Osiris. Go ahead. Talk shit on LL Cool J, please.
Because of inside joke, and here we are today. Incredible, right? Because everything is like that.
Because he's fine. He drives his own meat truck.
No, exactly.
You keep it clean.
Synthetic lines, I used to think that was Phil Collins. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what term you're
That's
referring.
plausible deniability for a lunatic. We've proved that 100 times. All right, stand by your man. I risk my life saying I know Scott Meyer better than anybody else. He didn't never talk. Can you hear him, Tubby?
Let's get out of it. This is gang, no pants. Allegedly.
I like to feel you.
Mark Toronto, you need a better microphone. I do need a better microphone.
Not
My Yeti
Tubby.
microphone died.
You're on
no two
my
ways about it.
channel.
We still have to figure out if it's just the USB
Fucking
cable that needs to be replaced. But obviously it broke in some serious way. Not some serious way, but like the volume knob had broken off at some point, but we were still doing okay. But then people were complaining
Oh, he
endlessly
wants
about
his picture. Good
feedback.
Lord.
And I don't know, this volume is for the headphone volume, so that shouldn't necessarily reflect anything else. But we did all the usual things. We unplugged it, we plugged it back in. We messed around with the gain and the different things, the different settings. And then people kept on saying there was all this like gnarly feedback. We tried again, you know what I mean? I don't know what the wisdom or the lack of wisdom there is involved in plugging in a microphone in the middle of the stream. We can try and see what happens. Of course, you have to get back to the absolute end of the live chat.
That's what it goes.
The absolute end of the live chat. Or else.
Look at this beautiful man.
Yeah,
There was a war that broke out in 76. That's 1976. You weren't even born yet.
So his face and stuff, those are not.
I sat on his face.
I know it.
I know.
It's already been known.
It wasn't personal.
Alfie Solomon's Camp Mother Earth guy, a Sue guy for stealing her brand.
He
Yes,
said,
bullshit.
sit on my
But let me
lap.
get to
I
the
said,
absolute
all
end
right.
of the live chat. Hold on. The buzzing. Okay, so people hear a buzzing. I need you, like, guys, like, participate in the live chat robustly now.
What are you doing? Feeling busts?
Oh my god, we're getting like such odd people in the live chat. It's brilliant. 9P Lizzie says, none. These letters, none, etc., are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah alone knows their meanings. Fantastic.
Now this one, you can tell by the
Yes,
lips.
buzzing. Okay, what about if you do this?
He's
Just
telling
like squirrel
everybody.
buzzing? Just like a buzzing fly.
The other one doesn't talk.
What if I do that? Make it stop. See, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's a problem. Can you hear me? High pitched bug noise. Like, cause you don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the mic, or I don't know if it's the
Watch and create your own short videos.
better frequency response than noise. If Mark, if you want me to get better microphone, because you want better frequency response, like, son, like, what are we doing here? It's just my voice talking. Okay, so like, the next thing you gotta try is we'll try changing the cable, the USB cable, and see if that does it. And that might very well do it, or it might not. So just friggin' get rid of it. And 9 Peak Lizzie is in here with statements about Allah. God bless you. God bless you. I have no idea what's going on. So let me go through, let me go back. Okay. Okay. Ah, oh my God. Look at the live chat trying to get through. Synthetic Rebellion says, I saw a picture of CW on the set of Barry Lyndon. Time traveling is a thing. The Pegasus Club says, you're about to receive mail. Postmarked Brooklyn. A lawyer in Queens will email you. Okay. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. We got Rose Joy is here with us. We say hello to Rose Joy. Rose Joy. Mark Tarana. Any comments on the Cambian Jiggy riff? Like, look, I mean, like, baby, like, you know, I was beefing with Steve. Steve was beefing with me. We clashed it. Jiggy and Smoke King still had their position. I mean, they have a salient argument. I'm not endorsing it, but they have an articulated argument regarding their critique and criticism of Stephen Cambian's direction on the Truth Seekers channel. We appeared on the live chat together. There was me, Smoke King, and Stephen, and you know, some discussion was had. I don't think anything was completely accomplished, right? And it came to a different point of view. But that's what I thought about is like, you know, the riffs are riffs. You know, I mean, people's thoughts and ideas are complicated, and it is what it is. So those are my only thoughts. My only thoughts are human beings will sometimes get along, sometimes won't, and not everyone has to get along. You know what I mean? There's nothing that says that, you know, YouTube content creators working in a similar field need to be best buds, right? Or need to get along or to see eye to eye on everything. Just not written anywhere. Pegasus Club, check this out. Okay. Trillion Auras here with us as well. Alfie Solomon. I've been to the CW Moon Ball. This base took a blue sphere right there. If I'm lying and I'm dying, when the plaintiff in the matter at hand sees that, which they're probably monitoring it right now, they'll allege, they'll think about alleging or adding to their arguments that instance of you saying and me reading that is an attack on his IP and his intellectual property. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We'll see where the chips lay at the end of the day. I'm fairly confident that we're going to be doing okay, but you know, like I said, you know, no one can predict the future, though some of us can travel there. Pegasus Club, affirmative statements are not admissible in the court of law. I'm going to stop highlighting your comments because see what you're talking about. Oh, Pegasus Club says bad fiction does not equate with fact. Like, yes, that's self-evident. There you go. Pegasus Club, rubric, cool word. That is a cool word. There you go. Oh my God, Black Eyes, we still have to do the review of the ACD album Black Eyes from, what is it? That would be from 2000 and I forget what it was. But yeah. Tamara Purple Sweetgrass McEwen says, McQuinn, I keep seeing Lano saving his JFK Jr. Some most say it's another thing not true. I just keep seeing more and more. Desperate times call for desperate theories and ideas. the wheels have come off that wagon. I mean, these guys that are still promoting that angle of argumentation that Trump is going to be reinstated, that QAnon was authentic, that JFK Jr. is alive and working with Donald Trump and the alliance to get the sadomasochistic, Luciferian, heterosexual, democratic, money laundering, Kazarian mafia, whatever. Like, good luck with that. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's over. Like, people are just refusing to admit it. But the people that are refusing to admit it are looking, they are more and more detached from reality every day. And you get what you pay for, and you pay the price. So there's a number of people in the new age conspiracy theory, reptilian
This is about
disclosure
2014,
narrative world.
the government elections. George Soros, a name made up for a post from Facebook about perpetual sorrows, and the fucking data hacking of the internet. It's stupid, redunculous. You set me up to sacrifice me, and I'm a virgin, so you do it to me twice. Yeah, once after I start my period, and then once after the internet steals my eggs. And y'all are cooking up filth. Carrie Cassidy. Oh, shit. He just can't tell the truth. Opposite of me. I can't tell a lie. This bitch can't tell the truth. We're a little Cool J. Oh, I need love. I am starving. I do. I need to wrap my arms around somebody. I ain't clapping shit. Look at that cat sitting spread-legged, wanting to get fucked. Tag Tammy Moorfield.
Absolutely not true. It seems to me that you have options. The option is to say, one option is to say, folks, I really believe.
Well, I told him I loved him. Nobody listens.
And another thing that you can do, and you run the risk.
Oh, he did.
People are still true believers. So there's plenty of people who thought that they could get off the QAnon train.
You were jerking off to me.
And the audience informed them. Now you're a traitor. Now we're going to put you in the same category of people that we thought were supporters that are no longer endorsed.
What, Susanna of the Bible? Where a bunch of old men sodomized her, raped her, and threw her out of a community when she was a child? Hey, somebody did that to the other side of me. He black.
I heard on my computer, he was like part of, or really promoted some sort of film.
That's Millie
Some sort of
Vanilli.
documentary, Where We Go When We Go Off film that he was involved in. That's on my
Ain't you cute?
Yeah, let's say. And people told me his real name. It's just nuts. And people have been around for a million years. And they'll be around
Tag
for a
the
million
Bissell
more.
Mansion.
What's happening with Charlie Ward? What's going to happen with Simon Parks? These people made a lot of promises to their audience about what was going to happen, when. And Simon Parks, and we covered on the last one.
Agenda 2020, Agenda 2030. Tag them.
Donald Trump's going to be reinstated. Donald Trump's going to be
That's when y'all are dying.
He's going to be back. On the last video that we analyzed, and we talked about the last video that I did on Simon Parks, he said at the end, when I say that he will be back, that could mean something as simple as he will be recognized as having won the election.
You're giving me the
Go back
favors.
to the White House. Simon Parks is going to say, when I said that he's going to be back, I didn't necessarily mean back in the White House, even though that's what
He knows where I am every minute of the day.
He's going to now try and say that what he meant was supposed to be acknowledged as as the winner of the election. Well, Queen acknowledged as the winner of the election.
No, I don't want no more fantasy.
Very different opinions
I had
about it.
so much
Whether
lies
it's
through
actually
fantasy.
or not.
They make me want to
You know,
puke.
actually being president of the United States, being
Like
reinstated,
booze.
affirmatively can prove it, not a matter of opinion, not a matter of subject to debate, but just a fact. Donald Trump is back in office, right? So of course,
You mean you're back in Trump's head?
What I meant was,
You demons jump in and out. I know what you mean.
what happened.
You are a true white Jewish nigger.
In this whole wacky world.
You run the extermination camp. This is Hitler, baby Hitler, all grown up.
I don't understand how people
You don't stand under it, you mean.
And then hear people with other
Savon stole my shit. Tag Shane. Understanding? Yeah. Everything you guys did, you lied. Just to hook me and make me promote you? Or think you were honest? Well,
the power of visualization, right? And the power of manifestation.
I think you're whacking off to a poster.
They just concentrate their mental energy on their predictions coming true or their desires coming past, then it will just peace out. And I don't think that's a great policy. But that's done in many favors. Here we go.
Friendship, trust, honor, respect, admiration. This whole experience has been such a revelation.
Lauren Hansey says my boyfriend has that Alfred record. Can confirm, not Photoshop. Absolutely, there you go. I've decided Alfred does a pro version of Warped. He does, but what's insane is that did you ever understand about Alfred's cover of Warped? Is that we're not talking about one of
Here's my dumbass coming online. Shut up. Shut up. Here's the worst part of it. I come online expecting it's professional and I can trust this new technology. And then my dumbass has to talk about all my boyfriends and the Bell Star saga of crap. Oh, yeah, I'm getting right back then, too, no doubt. Now, tag War Pigs. Because they're trying to get it away from the original person that sings it. They want him to go see Al Hurt. That would be AI Hurt. Don't give me the fucking fag face. Give me the fucking limp wristed. Ugh. Anyhow, the point of the story is, I really thought that Joe could protect me against this satanic slam fest, but he's a Libra. And kind of like my grandmas. They were Libras. And you know what? They both died sick and unhappy and confused. I'm not too hip on the whole Libra thing. They think they're a balancer. They think they're scales. I know what I am. Anyhow, then the whole thing about the twin flame crap and the astrology. Oh, don't be gambling on the stars. Good grief. Can I just look at him? See, he white. I can tell you right now, this player is white. He's just showing you he's down with the brothers that destroyed his home. So he had a little twist. I'm just going to let him play out because nobody can afford to get their hair did. Voodoo, I know. Yeah, that's what Ferguson sounds like. He ain't Michael Jackson
Yeah,
bad.
exactly. Al Hurt, you have no idea.
That's
I'm
AI.
telling you, we said this last time when we talked about Al Hurt. You have to know and understand that Al Hurt is on Spotify.
They call him
and Al Hurt is
Jaws.
on-
See, I knew.
And even if it's not like things
Talk
in
about
sense of
Iron
being
Lung.
like a recordable thing, like noticeable to some human working at Spotify or working at iTunes, like the machine language records, and will have to record that there was a
I can
huge,
rhyme.
comparably, considering how few Al Hurt fans like organically existed, and we're listening to Spotify. Because if Al Hurt has fans, they're jazz trumpet fans from the 1950s, right? So it's like not as though this guy's got a burning market.
Let me just
I'm not
switch
saying that
channels
there's no
for a
one that listens
second.
to Al Hurt. I'm not saying there's no one listening to the Al Hurt Spotify channel.
This is what
But
I
I
want.
am saying that without a
It's not
doubt,
what I want.
the algorithm, like, whether it's a report that's looked at by
I want to lay hands on
but
somebody.
there's an actual, like an absolute, I guarantee you, like uptick or report, like, or, recording of the fact that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, sometime approximately June 1st of 2021, there was a huge
That is Tina
uptick
Turner right up
in
front.
And I gotta say something. If you're on Spotify, there is, you get paid. For play, you get paid like nothing. But I guarantee you that somewhere, either at a record company or someone that bought the rights to the Al Hurt catalog, or maybe as a state, someone's gonna open up a fucking,
You know that
PayPal
song,
account
Dude
and be
Looks Like a Lady?
holy shit, we made $1.25. Normally we get like 2 cents per month.
That is high level security.
35 lists. All of a sudden, hey man, I'm telling you, now is the time for a reissue. Nobody wants to hear that stuff. I can keep on saying that. People want to listen to that stuff. They're searching for these images.
See, especially in the back. I told you it's a shake, shake booty.
It's incredible. Competitors on
Bang.
the place, Al Hurt from Chuck Mangione. So we have to think about where we are. Number one, civil rights. Are we talking a fist fight? Or are we talking a trial? Because
You wear
Chuck
panties.
Mangione has that one song. Chuck Mangione is like, boo, 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 boo,
I know.
boo.
Yeah, the dream didn't work the other night.
And Al Hurt,
I was looking right at somebody else. Not in my sleep. I was
Al
awake.
Hurt is dead. So we're talking about a real fight. We have to, because we're talking about resurrection of the dead. Do we have to put prime era Al Hurt against prime era Chuck Mangione? Because here we go. I mean,
This is a first love situation.
Florida shit. I don't know. Who knows? Can we just imagine them jamming? Pegasus Club, keeping it going. Bring up L1 and L2. Use this channel.
They
Like
strippers.
a PlayStation controller? I have no idea. So that rebellion game, shout out to Caleb and Mario, which indicates again how far we are behind the live chat. Here we go. That drum. Awesome cable. And then you got, we got MP Glizzy running.
I think that's Shane talking about his banana. I want to see Meyer.
I have no idea where we're going. That's sort of fancy information. I hope it's now real.
Y'all in the wrong dimension.
Okay, so we're moving forward.
I like them tight and white.
Now here's what's funny. I'm gonna get down to hearing if people give you like, you can't hear you.
Don't be prejudiced.
Lumbar one. What's going on? Here we go. Where are we? Where we go? And the live chat jumped on me. Here we go.
He does not have a live chat.
Oh my god. Okay.
Introducing the shorter side of YouTube.
Oh, the
Yeah.
short
Watch
bus?
us
All the
create your
time
own short
that Mark
videos.
Robertson has with us.
Yeah, I know all about the short bus.
Here we go.
Ooh, baby, baby.
Yeah, he just, oh my god.
I need
Here
to
we
quit
go. So here we go.
talking.
Here we go. Here we go. We can
Somebody
hear you.
needs to fill my time.
Again, 90, again, so we just see what can happen. So I wonder, we got 52, we got 52 viewers, but this because people are going to, because I did talk about the shows. I did talk about
Who's this fool?
so the people are gonna,
With the
you don't know if
hair.
they're hate watchers or if they're just people intrigued.
Nobody
by
hates me.
this
You guys
content
hate
that
me.
we chat there. But they're sticking around. But then again, we also know that we have people in the live chat, giving us quotes from the Quran. So they're
Get off my channel.
On some sort of algorithmic sweet spot. We're getting bizarre
Millie
shit.
Vanilli, we're not lip syncing.
Okay. Synthetic
They got
rebellion was very
busted.
why does everyone have them? Because it's like the live stream kit 101, right? Give yourself the Logitech webcam, give yourself the Yeti microphone, and then you're good. I mean, I can't say that it lasts. If it turns out to be dead, we will still have gone several years after that. Oh my
Wow.
god, I have no idea
We're
if these are
pulling
legitimate
Supernatural with
quotes
Sam
or
and
if this is
Suze.
just stuff. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, fuck. Worst case scenario, we got like live chat interaction.
Tell you truthfully,
So I
Tess is
don't know
Julie
what you
Wayne.
think is being accomplished. I mean, it's not as though first of all, it's not as though a lot of people are
Nikki
going
Rev,
to
Pastor
seeing
Nitz.
quotes by the Quran in the live chat are going to pause, stop, reflect, or read them. And number two, even pausing, reflecting, and read them, I don't know what they're going to, what the adhesion rate is going to be. Like, I don't know if they're going to get a lot of people. But God bless you. God bless you.
Someone took my picture at Target. I
Here we go. After telling them they did get me believe that don't allow me to reveal my true identity. For I'm not Alfie Solomon from Jewish gang.
Let's see who
Kicking
the
out
next
the
caller is on the
I
day
am
of stupid.
Okay.
She used her husband's gun,
Oh my god.
and it's in the police report.
Saying
It was
with the laughter,
closed.
running out of characters and chat boxes.
You
Routine.
gotta be stupid.
Trying to
I'm tired of
You
it.
owe me 6 figures, fucker.
Pegasus
I'm
Club. This is
tired
actually
of
pretty
these
cool
people
conversation. Keep
won't
talking.
stop.
No problem. Wait, don't tell me what to
I
do.
worked so
Shut up.
hard to do the right thing.
CCS says, well, who
Because it
got
felt
are you
good to do
talking
the
about
right
backwards
thing.
pants from?
And that little boy over there
No,
looks like
okay,
a
so
Sam.
here's,
I
here's
didn't.
what I
She
what I've
hacked
seen on
into
Twitter.
my
That
phone.
one,
Someone
John.
had posted
Son
The
of
guy
Sam.
retired from
Audrey
the
from
Marine.
Florida. Y'all are
The guy was
done.
backwards
retiring
pants.
from the Marine.
And
He
basically
didn't get
saying
kicked
like,
out.
Are you stupid
I
again?
forget what it was, but it was saying
You
along
mean
the lines
Shane?
of,
Sean.
I care less about
I'm
the
a friend of a
backward
friend.
pants.
Are you
And I
Becky?
found
Care
out
about
something.
Karen
Right.
Carpenter.
the son of a bitch or
Marines are a very
asshole, racist,
small
whatever, who's wearing
place
them.
here.
And backwards pants. The only thing that I could
She's
associate
talking
with
about
backwards pants
dolls.
was there was a hip hop group of two
Where'd that
young men.
skank
They were
go?
boys
We weren't
when they made their
friends in the
first
beginning.
record or two. They
No.
were called
We
Chris
met.
Cross.
No, Lori. You wanted Scott. Shane and Scott switched out so Scott didn't have to touch that nasty hoe. They knew Shane was going to die anyhow. They had already had it worked out. No, Scott already said that he was dead, but it was really his mom said it. Now you're at Ozzy and Sharon. I know the story better than anybody, but y'all got time to joke. Here again, back to Millie Vanilli. Speak up, Tubby. This top chat. Let's see if we hit live. It should go away. Oh, there it is again. Look what you did. I reported it. Cleaned it up. And you brought it all back because you're Glenda the Witch of the West. Tag Glenda Sully. Kind of like George Soros. Oh, you think all the S's are cursed? You got it. Oh, Tubby. Jehovah's Witness. Go back to Scientology or Hare Krishna. And then you think you're George Harrison? Ah, tag it. Anybody that's got the same birthday as me, curse for the worst. Word to your mother. Talk to Lips here. That's not his hair. It's a long story. He loves other people's hair because his is kind of nappy. I think he waxes the rest of his junk. I don't know. It's a joke. Why don't you fuck off, Alicia? Tag Australia. You want to go back to the Merkins and slash and Lori? You did not. Silence, fool.
That means more of this and absolutely no more of me. Sorry for the whole interrupting your piece thing. Get a 1-month trial on us. Terms and conditions apply.
Your story, you smell it.
Close one to me and takes the solo clean record at a fancy store. That's really the soul that you girl. So this is a reference to the first link to the album, right? Third album. The third album is the one that's called Which Change to the Light. And it's famously the album that is very stylized and standing on a young woman, very recognized. The dress and the face. And she's definitely looking at the dress and the that she wants to go. But the whole time, and the thing is good about it, the multiple lives. It's like a collection of album covers that have been inspired by this album cover. And I think this is really nice. The band that has had like one like Stylist came out of the day, yep. Check it out. Is mumble rap music. This is the great thing about this talking about hashtag music.
You started with the K-pop dance tutorial, and now you're a black-free superman. Catch every move and dive deeper with music videos and behind-the-scenes exclusives on Unplugged. Sign up for YouTube Premium and get all your videos ad-free and offloaded. Try 1 month on us.
That's overdone. People talk about vaporwave, this new form of music, vaporwave. Vaporwave, the origins of vaporwave, usually attributed to starting in 2010. Latin music, preceded by Witch House and Korean C-pop. No, can I shout out? So we've been perpetually like vaporwave and music, and we're not able to track each age because it's timeless, not in the sense that oh my god, it's such a great melody and crescendo and musical style and it's by definition timeless. It's the listen to it in 10 years and things like timeless because it sounds to how we construct it often just taking old music shit from the 1980s. It sounds like it's old and it's being associated with, some timeless or having some place in space. But even that, you know what I mean? That plus that album, Flora Shop, is over 10 years old. You know? And
late at night, talking about everything confident because I thought that
oh yeah, that's it. Playing blues on this Ceases his monologue for the bathhouse. Manowar did for the bathhouse because Barry Manowar was the original piano player and music director for that network. That network started singing kind of lounge stuff. Pardon me, boys. And like, the Cincinnati Choo-Choo or something like, that Cincinnati Choo-Choo, whatever the fuck, it's it's report song. Like, is that all there is? So with that, then they started doing that. And then they kind of 60s or 70s, putting the big back for piano players, music players, for 7 minutes. And the breakup between Manowar and Midnight kept going like this, like, kind of like weird, kind of, music industry, kind of like
people
how
call
the Dave
movie
used to
stars.
my best friend was saying that Dave used to talk about it, that they were professional and the people who were behind the scenes like, oh, yeah, you used to do. And you see that like that. And I think a lot of it has to do with because I think the guy in the last time basically kind of like acted like he wasn't involved and didn't do that shit because they tried to, when he came out, ironically, when he didn't come out, his songs were about some fake on not that. It was exactly, right? It was an old joke. There you go, you know about Lucas Andros? Yeah? Haha. You ain't singing like you. No, everybody knew it. Like, yeah. But they were allowed to just forget. They could shoot music videos where they're dancing with women. They had to write songs like Oh Mandy. Everyone ever hung out with no shit named Mandy. And they had known a man named Steve. You know what I mean? That might have been the version of the song. You know what I mean? It was what it was. But
Introducing the Shorter side of
what are
YouTube.
you gonna do?
Watch and create your own short videos.
Because they impersonated each
Here
other.
we go.
And they
Watch that rock and roll bar. You know? Trying to see what that is.
She's not stuck.
Trying to see what that's up to you. You really know what it's talking about. You know what it's definitely. And current for listening to YouTube something and stuff and stuff about some of the artists and those and other Oh my God. Pratt is making a reference to I know Pratt on certain points. We were on a message board together, like forward and you could online, and then I went to there was a now virtual media. It was a huge local program. You went to the road. You just say honestly, every person like it's so academic, it's incredible. And then I had a person
I think he thinks he's at KSLQ.
So I met Pat, so me and Pat in 2008, blah blah blah, noise thing. Years later, 2015, I get involved in these YouTube shenanigans where Michael Almeros turns me on to this bizarro chick called Unicron. Who's like, we talked about her when we talked about Mr. Mouse last year.
They support each other
We see
on
that?
both sides of
And
the
so I don't know if Pat found out about Unicron from there or knew that they've been that's bizarre. Even though she's been on ice,
Tag the Americans playing leapfrog.
She's not different. And anyway, the backstory of her was that she was formerly a kind of like a new age Muslim, like a pro LGBTQ inclusive Muslim advocate. We finally find
Oh, that long red hair. Oh, black. I see. It's about pigment pumps. Bye, Paula. Oh, poor George. He was in on it. The Kennedys were in on it. Ferguson was in on it. Even Jackie Foreman was in on it.
I'll subscribe to someone, but then like I subscribe to them, I'm going to watch a fucking video. And then they'll be like 2 hours watching the video of and I'm like, so eventually I realize that there's no
Oh, Daryl and Brown, huh? We're hopping on the Mike Brown psyop in court. And Big Sue Fronic. Let's go. Oh, dollar signs. You need money. You stole all mine. Oh, Clarice.
What's best for my granddaughters, I always have. You know, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. No, it did really good because we would come home and we would talk about cats and the things that they used to do. And, you know, it did good. It made her heart feel good, you know, that she could do something for it. And doing for him is taking care of the sandstone and making sure, you know, I mean, we don't go there every day. But if you ask to go, then I'm not going to say no. I don't care what people say. I really don't care. They don't know my life. They don't know what I'm going through with all this shit that has happened. My life has been a roller coaster of a ride, okay?
Oh, even with the files.
From day one, when I drove with my daughter
Yeah,
to
he
Dallas
ain't black.
to get Carter, I was there with her. I took care of her there, you know? But she forgets to mention that. She says nothing good about me, nothing. I was there. I paid for everything when we were there. My friends took us in. They took care of us. And she didn't even say thank you. How can you be this sensitive? She's just like her father, because her father is the same damn way.
Somebody on infirmary court isn't going to make it, are they?
That whole family screwed up, trust me. I can tell you some stories, okay, but I'm not going to do that like that. I'm not going to put that out there because I have.
Oh, you've done enough person.
I'm not like my daughter. I'm not
St. Louis Awakening Project.
It's nobody's business. And when she, yes, she is. No, she doesn't ever respond to it. But I put a link on it. I put a link to what I responded to from what she put there on your chat. I don't know.
No, it's Indiana Carter.
Messaging. Okay.
Yeah, Susanna was already dead.
Because she put out there that the reason she's not contacting her kids is because there's a TRO. A temporary restraining order. And that is a lie.
Connie's always got boogers in her nose.
There was a temporary restraining order that was filed with the original emergency order. The original emergency orders in June were denied by the judge. So that never took effect. So then it was amended. I put the amended one on Facebook next to her. And she knew about it because she sent it to me. There is no TLO. She is lying. She is lying.
Now, I don't think any of us do that. Nobody that I know, I don't even know her Facebook. I give you my word, me and Susie, never. So, I've never, I don't know where your Facebook is.
Marissa's daughter was adopted. She was just trafficking a kid. With a fag husband. I can't believe she married somebody like that.
I'm had to be that carrying around is not going to be possible. But I'm on that.
Tag Mike Sonderman and Megan Ascarian. Oh, your memories flooding back from the 93 flood? They got you guys tied in a parking garage. Ghost of St. Louis. Fucking bullshit. Three o'clock hour, bitches. This is your Inquisition. You think you're all Barabbas? How can you lose something you never had? You guys don't even have hearts. Tag the mass of the demons. A lot of participants. That's for sure. Takes that much to try to block. You ain't gonna block the truth. That's a bunch of dead Lutheran Northers and North County people. Tell you, Illinois.
Take a very long time. It's a murder truck. It takes a year or so for it to get voted for. So, you know.
There's Leanne right there in the CW brand.
That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say.
can't speculate anything.
Fuck, I can do
You know,
without
the
all
truth
this
will come
too.
out. The truth will come out.
There's more to it.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I have my own thoughts that I'm not going to share, but, the truth will come out. If he didn't do it, then he better speak up. That's all I can say. I hope his mother will go there and make him talk. Or he's going to take the fall. He's going to get the death penalty.
Well,
That's what we do.
we spoke to a gentleman who's very well respected in that area, and by the name of John Doe. And he came on and said that just because Darian Brown was, behind bars, that there was still these kids running around, sneaking up on houses and cars, and he had actually talked to Darian Brown, and he said, "You're gonna wind up dead," and he said, "I'm already dead inside." And he also saw Darian Brown the day before what happened, that night before your grandson was found, that he was on the road on a corner and he was exposing himself. So we're talking about someone who's clearly demented and very disturbed. And what we did was a straw poll where, and we didn't do a mock trial. That wasn't us. I swear we would never do that.
I know who that was.
Okay, all right. That was
Fucking
definitely
pathetic. That was fucking pathetic. I asked her not to do it. I came on her panel and I asked her not to do it, and she did it anyway.
We
She
were
did it anyway.
not a part of that, and what we did was a straw poll to see where everyone was at. Who do you think was standing there? And all of us were so mixed up. We all had different opinions on who was there in the first video, and so many questions. And I had to, it was time for me to answer, I don't know. And that's what's scary, because you know what? The kidnapping thing, didn't you find it odd that he tried to kidnap a little girl and the guy didn't press charges, and then Monica's asking him not to press charges, but at the same time, you do know she made some money off of that interview, right?
I know that.
Daily Mail? Oh yeah, she made a few thousand. Yeah, and I talked to someone in the media, and they said, yeah, they contacted her. They contacted her.
Serious side effects include dehydration and general yeast infections in men and women. Before you start taking Steglichan, tell your doctor if you've ever had heart failure.
All right, well, I said everything I wanted to say and cleared up the things that needed to be cleared up, and that's really all I have to say. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about him. I'm going to wait for the trial, and that's all. That's all. All I have to say. So
Will you at least allow us to help you?
No, I don't want anybody's help. I'm fine. I have my friends here and my people that are here with me and, helping me through all this, and I'm good. I don't want anything.
There's a lot of creators here from other channels that are listening to you.
Just remember, okay, just because someone is saying something doesn't always mean it's true, okay?
Well, yeah, that's every day of my life. Yeah, of course. I know that, and I'm glad that you spoke. I didn't expect it at all. I just, so everyone knows off the bat, this was not planned at all. I'm glad that you came in, and finally, I'm glad that you had a voice here, and we can understand just a little bit more. It doesn't, we want justice for Cash, and we want peace for you, your family, everyone involved, especially the children. And I give you my word, if you need anything, please come to me directly, and I promise you, me and my community will help, because we know you have the girls. There is no help in Mindy, because we don't have contact with Mindy. If we can somehow help the girls, we'll do it. If they need school clothes, if they have an Amazon push list, I can promote that. See, Tiffany's saying yes. We're totally behind that. We will do that for you. If you need something for, hey, Christmas wish list. If you could get them to put down what they want on their Christmas wish list, I promise we'll promote the crap out of it. I promise.
All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. So anyway, I'm gonna go.
Thank you so
And
much.
all right. Well,
God bless you.
all right.
Thank you. Um, can somebody take the wheel? Can a creator please come on panel? I'm gonna have a coronary in about 2 seconds. My heart is gonna start. I was not expecting that. I am so glad that she came out and talked and told us how she felt, where the anger was coming from, and that we know more about the situation that has been messing us up for over these months. Someone that has talked about this case or someone just please read that link. Please, just please. I feel so bad. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What was I supposed to say to this woman? She's the one who's attacking her in her voice. I thought we were helping. That's all I think to do. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know what to do. I got the answer. To who that person was, he didn't look like Gary in the first video. I never talked to Mindy. I never have. I never reached out to her. I just feel like I'm completely in shock. You don't understand the story. Tell me. It was never the same. It was never the same again after this. That fucking Betty over there, motherfucker, talking about that baby like that. Why would you do that? You know, you just get frustrated when you have all these questions, and none of them get answered. I don't. Oh gosh, Miss Harmony, please don't give me any shit right now, please.
I would never do that, dear.
Okay, I just.
Yeah, I'm here for you. Everybody's here for you. Just
I can't.
get out what you need
I
to.
felt that she was so genuine. She was so hurt. And there's nothing that any of us can do to change that.
You
God,
can just give her the support that she needs.
real life people, that was 100% real. Holy crap. I never thought she was going to jump up. At first, I didn't even believe it was her in the chat.
I'm really proud of you, Miss Connie, to share your voice. And
She needed to. I think she needed to. I think she said, I think that she's, I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know like me. She's not a fan. But I'm glad that she knows that me and Tiffany never wanted to hurt this woman. And she never complains about my videos. She never did. And if she would have said, you know, this video bothers me, take it down. This bothers me, I would have. You know I would have.
yeah, emotions run so high in these, and even I've made mistakes to bring out emotions, and they've been done in the wrong way. At times we say the wrong things, but I know that you've had so much heart in this and passion.
That poor baby, oh my God. And to know that people were saying things like he probably walked. You know, no one wants to think about that, but it's not true. He didn't. He was placed there. And if Darian Brown doesn't get a trial and he goes off, all those
It
questions.
just shocks me how the system.
And why is Trevor Gurnon still running around with the slaps on the wrist? I don't understand that. I can't understand that. We had no idea where Trevor was. We had no idea. And look at this. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for her to come up. I wasn't ready for her to be in the side chat. I was going to do a quick video and then take my dog to the dog bakery. Ugh. Oh my God, this is turning out to be the most horrible fucking week on YouTube, and it's only Monday. Everybody's fucking mad at me. Everybody's trying to make me feel guilty for my beliefs. People are just very critical of me, and you want to know something, you need to get over it. Because at least I'm telling you the friggin' truth. You're not getting anything that's fake, and let me tell you something. If I was on the outside, I would have been like, oh my God, how coincidental is it that she's putting up Darian Brown, and all of a sudden the grandmother gets up on there? I get it. I get why people would think that that was totally planned. That was not planned.
Sorry about that. I got bounced.
I didn't.
No, it's the when I'm on StreamYard, whatever how StreamYard streams through internet, it bounces me. I don't get it. It's not my end. It's StreamYard's end. Anyways, we just have to.
I feel terrible for her now. I feel terrible. Like, I was confused by her. You know what I mean? I was confused by her because I was like, wait, I don't understand. Like, why is she coming at us like this? You know? We're sipping. She's getting her hair done. She's getting her hair done right now.
Many months have passed, you know, so.
No, listen, it doesn't matter how much time it is. This is one of our babies. And just like Xavier, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the people that we cared about. You know, Summer Wills is still out there. We don't know what the hell happened to her. God, at this point, her parents, with the way that they're acting, we're never going to find this child. And then what happens? Oh, you know what? Now we get to talk about Gabby Petito. Okay. Listen, I am not stupid. I am not as stupid as I look. Okay, I know it's a distraction. You don't have to keep reminding me that it's a distraction. I know. There's no reason why this should be the main topic of discussion. This Brian Laundrie guy. There's so many people out there that are begging for all of us to cover this story and this story. They're begging, please. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know if I can.
I think as curators, the curators that have been here, I think what we need to maybe focus this on is trying to bring the support of what is lacking in the system and what is causing so much damage.
Everybody's fucking nuts. That's what it is. Everyone's nuts, Miss Harmony. Everyone's addicted to freaking drugs, and we have people out there spitting out kids that don't want them.
Miss Marissa, I've worked in domestic violence for 10 years. It took a long time, but we advocated and we got systematic policies changed, okay? We can look into that, and I made mention of this a couple of days ago on your panel. We need to look into the systematic problems, and we need to try and get to implement them. The way it begins is through your counselors. Get your counselors to hear your voice. Let's get people to write in of the stories that they've gone through. Example, Connie, like your testimony today was very powerful and empowering. We can use that. It was, but it did to me too. But to me, it just empowered me to use her testimony in front of like most of it comes from victims. I don't know if you're aware of it, but when I was in the advocacy program, it all came from victims, whether you are a grandmother of like Connie, a person through it. And we had the first convention ever with victims to hear their voices, and we got the attention of counselors. We got the attention of Canada, we got it to Parliament, to the biggest ears, and then we implemented systematic changes that were going to work. The problem is that every state seems to be different in the US, and that's where our hands are tied. So each state that we come up with a barrier is the homework that we have to support, whether it's people listening or curators listening, to be able to say, no, it's got to be this way. It takes time. It's not an easy approach to do, but we need to get it mandated so it's across the board in every state. And sometimes it's going to become to be very hard. But if you start, for example, let's say a counselor in that area, in that riding, is trying to get a vote, and they're not on board with trying to implement programs or whatever it might be. Is that they're not using it anymore. It shocked me that 10.
Okay, I don't know who this is, but someone told me that we need to hear this, so I'm gonna play it. I don't know what I'm about to listen to. So there's a girl talking. Drama. I remember that. I remember. No, you didn't. I got you. Me either. That's all. hold on. I'll do it. Hold on, let me find it. All right, I can find it, and you guys will. All right, we can listen to it clearer. I don't know. So I just had one of my friends send this and say you need to watch this right now. So hold on. Hold it. See if I can find it. Okay, this is it. I found it. All right.
We still on the phone.
All right, here we go.
Start a 1-month free trial.
All right, here we go.
Dear Miss Lally, there's something I definitely want to just bring to your attention, just kind of an FYI, so you can keep it in the back under the filing cabinet. It's just something to know. I'm going to take this all the way back to Friday, February 26th, 2021. You had done a live stream earlier in the day in which I was in your chat and saw everyone on the panel and such. And then later that day, I believe in the afternoon, Fake Cancer Boy had done a panel and you had came over and there was a whole conversation and different things. I'm condensing this for time. But I clearly said something to you. And I said, Molly, be very careful. You have a snake in your grass. I meant that. When I said, Molly, you have a snake in your grass, I meant that. That was true then on February 26, 2021. And it is true today. Now, I never mentioned the name, never spoke of it again, didn't even tell Fake Cancer Boy a name, because I didn't want any dramas arising for anything, nothing. I don't know everybody, I don't know who gets along, who doesn't, this and that. I just wanted you to know, woman to woman, you had another woman looking out for you, and that's what I would expect women to stick up for women in situations like this. Because this is serious. The reason why I told you to have a snake in the grass is for a very serious reason, and you're going to hear about it in a couple of minutes. But a little housekeeping first. Fake Cancer Dude had texted you Case Small's name. Now, I never said Case Smalls. I never implied Case Smalls. I never even, the realm was speaking Case Smalls. I simply said to you, there's a snake in your grass, and it was one of the members that was on your panel during that live stream. I meant that. That is the truth. Case Smalls was not who I was referring to. Not at all. You see, I was 2,000 miles away from Fake Cancer Dude when he sent you that text. I didn't speak to him from 2:16 to about 4, I want to say 4 to 9, around that time, because I was just doing different things. I was 2,000 miles away from him at that time. He had a message that he told you it was Case Smalls, and that he wanted to start drama. That was his exact text messaging, and we spoke on the phone. Fake Cancer Dude to me. Well, at about 4:02 in the text, he had admitted that he effed up. And that he knew that he effed up, but he just wanted to create drama. Now, see, he's created a lot of fake texts, and a lot of things have been interjected and stuff, and that's neither here nor there. I just want to get to the topic at hand. The reason why I told you I was a snake in the grass, and I meant it, it is the truth. Laura was, and will continue to be always the snake in your grass. Laura and Fake Cancer Dude plan behind the scenes to come take Child Protective Services and not have them come to your house because they were told they were going to tell the story. Not to go to the house because the mother and father would destroy that's happening to the child. They wanted to instruct Child Protective Services to go to your child's school so that they could speak with him firsthand.
They
In
did.
a situation like that, they pull the child out of class, and sometimes they take the child off the campus.
No, they
They
took
need
out of
this
class.
in the other room. Shut up.
That's how the system, how they do it in investigations like that, with the plan that they were going to tell Child Protective Services on that call. Laura paid $150. Now this is the thing. When people pay for Child Protective Services calls, and if they say, oh, we're not going to do it, the money doesn't go back to them. Once they pay the $150, it's done. There's no returning the money. That's just the nature of that business. Laura paid $150 to the PayPal. She took that money for all the candles that she was selling. I forgot the name of the candles she was promoting then, but her and Fake Cancer Dude had a conversation saying, oh, I'm just going to pump these candles more. I'll get the money to you real soon.
No, come on.
She said ASAP.
Stop.
Now, mind you, on panels, she's
Stop.
so nice and this and that, and even in the chats like that, behind the scenes, she's texting details of what to do. Now, there was a phone call. There was a three-way phone call between Fake Cancer Dude, Miss Barnard, and myself.
Yeah.
I do hope Miss Barnard recorded that. I really do. Because you will hear the full conversation in detail. Fake Cancer Dude had nothing good to say about case smells, and that came right from his own mouth. Now, he had told Barnyard all of this. And there was a couple different topics I think we talked about, and I did say one sentence, and I said, well, I'm sure everyone has troll accounts. That's just, you don't know, because you don't know what people are doing behind the scenes, different things. But that had nothing to do with the snake in the grass comment. That was like a third topic. I do hope she recorded that call. Well, I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if that message ever got relayed to you.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
But no one ever said it was Laura.
I saw some havoc, and I was getting abused and yelled at and screamed at because they wanted me to say this name. They wanted me to say the wrong name, wanted me to bring it out, and I refused to do it. I refused to blame someone who was not involved in this situation. Now, if this person was involved, trust me, I had no problem outing them. But in this situation, this particular situation only, case laws had nothing to do with Child Protective Services. She was not involved. Fake Fishman had everybody believe it was case laws, because there was another three-way where New York.
Laura wants a link. Tell her to come on over. Why would this woman make this video, send it to Barnyard, and Barnyard send it to me? Laura, I think it's important that you come and defend yourself. Get off your own channel and come over here. Why would she say something like this? And why would she specifically say that you paid $150? Is there any proof of that? And the thing is there's nothing to hide in this house. Obviously, Jake is not being abused or neglected. Why would you go to his school? Which they did. They contacted him, the guidance counselor, pulled him out of class and thought he was in trouble. And they said, we want you to know that we got a call that we need to follow up on. And they'd be here tomorrow. So then a woman came. When he came home, he said, oh, everything's fine. They'd asked me about my interests. And then the next day, I believe it was the next day, they came, and I had a migraine. I was upstairs. I didn't know she was here. And she came in. I could hear voices. And I thought it was one of the neighbors. And yeah, CPS did come, and they came back and talked to me. They did come back and talk to me, and we got along pretty well. She loved the dogs. She loved the house. She saw Jake's room with my husband. My husband was like, "Oh my God!" He was wearing a West Point shirt. I didn't see anything. I sat back, watched this bullshit drama, and believed the anonymous person. What I'm wondering, what I'm wondering is, where the fuck is Barnard? I would have never found this video if Barnyard didn't give it to me. Where's Barnyard?
Your personal guide to the world of indie music. Get a free trial of YouTube Music Premium today.
Yeah, I'll be home in like 2 seconds.
Okay, did you hear what Fisherman Barbie said?
Yeah, you mean Fisherman's ex-line fucking Lopez destroyed everything, beating it down?
Speaking of a girl named Susie.
I heard one of them.
Speaking of a girl named Susie. Speaking of a girl named Susie.
She was saying that I paid to sing $50 a dot. And I want to dot some more. Always say late.
It's like we couldn't get her out of our hair.
Fucking
She wouldn't
asshole.
even follow us late at night.
Fucking liar. I think she's the best. And I went live. I'm not even fucking entertaining this. It's a tough guy.
Speaking of a girl named Susie. Speaking of a girl named Susie.
She's tried every fucking imaginable
We was on the tour bus.
to lie about. I haven't even spoken to Dave.
What? Like, who's that? The light said.
I can't even tell you what.
He said, okay, whatever you say. I saw the game
And now I'm
played.
coming up.
I said, really? And what about the rest of the shit? She just smiled, and I just grinned.
And she's trying so hard to be in the line. She's trying so hard to be
The way you put it, she was all in.
Everybody knows
She was in the ride. You know what's up. The first had 3 rooms, she started in the first. Then she went back, but the second got worse. And in the third, I had to put my hat. Yo, it was like that. So we had a thing for the boys in the band. And the fair be a step, be a short one, man. Everything that glitters ain't always gold. But for all the groups, yo, she broke the mold. Speaking of a girl named Susie.
Can you hear me?
Speaking of a girl named Susie.
I just want you to know I think you do great. You get her a good thing. We got to hear her. I think you should come together and give those girls a great Christmas. I appreciate what you and Tish and everyone does. Try not to stress and feel so bad. Just think about the positive. You get her okay. We can hear her, and now we know we can help the girl.
It was in the winter. Snow was on the ground.
Something else, but I hate to see you so upset. And you got a lot of other stuff going on out here, so just looking at all the positive side, you got it.
It's my dog's birthday.
The crew and the driver no doubt saved our lives, and that's a fact. And one thing about you all should know, she may be a groupie, but we love to take her back.
I'm gonna try to pilot. It's just my dude, she's been doing this for 6 months already. Ever since they split up, she thinks I talked to Dave
She's a fucking liar.
Well, why did she make
Daddy, will you stop spitting on me? I don't need a shower.
Okay, why would she go on Rock and tell Rock how I feel? Marissa, I'm not even entertaining. I'm honestly not. I can't even believe for 1 second you give this any validity at all.
No,
Wow. Wow.
she's not.
She has been trying to do this. She's been trying to do this for a while now. Every single time. She's like hooked up with Rock and all these fucking losers and oh, let's try to take Laura down. We'll do whatever we can to take Laura down. Well, how do you
I don't believe that you
fuck no. And paid $150? Get the fuck out of here, Sandy.
Speaking of a girl named
People only able to fucking go. But it's not the first time she's doing it.
she do anything to suit.
How's it? Can't say it's back fucking liar.
Is that right, Bob? She was always there.
I know.
Couldn't get out of my head. She would even call us late at night. Right? The light.
I got to that point.
Girl, we couldn't get enough of her. Cause I don't know what it was. The boy said she was a real loose. So I tapped the dance. Yo, we got
So the one thing you need are
See, but you know what? Honestly, I really don't want to take my life on Twitter. I trust you. I know who you are, but I know you wouldn't do certain things. I would never question that. And
you think that I was a
really, and what about the rest of us? She just smiled, and I just grinned. And the band,
I did at one point, and I think maybe you knew at one point, or you knew after, but knowing you, no big deal.
and it was really bad.
That's it. I wouldn't be able to keep quiet all this time.
Yo, it was like that. So we had a
I don't know everyone.
in the band. And the happiest step be a everything that goes so always goes. But for all the groups, yeah, she broke it.
But like you couldn't,
Speaking of a girl,
like you were gonna keep quiet about 6 p.m. I've been for like 2 days. I'm the exact same way though. That's why no, I don't think it's worth it, because I think somebody would know.
Before show kept
I think you would have told somebody at some point, and somebody would have ratted you out. But that's why I don't think you did. At one point I did.
I shit no man can never forget. And
I
all
think
about
everything that I do
take you to
that
the
does hurt people, they do everything misunderstood. That's different for you. You're giving me way too much credit. You give me way too much credit for things that are not like this, and you want to do that. Tonight, and that's the
snow was on the ground.
I'm
He was chill. I was on my bunk. Get to my radio.
then it's black. It's kind of chill. Too long after.
We all go sleep.
I can do that.
Snowstorm tell her how it works.
I agree.
Started dozing off.
The bus starts tripping. So you know this
She
first.
awoke the
And I don't think you do it intentionally. I don't think you purposely take things from other people. I don't. I do think it's just you. And that's what I was saying that the other day. Is I don't think she did it intentionally. I think it's just Marissa. You either like her or you don't. Plain and simple. Let me put it like this. Here's a good analogy for you. John is continuing to deviate. There's perspective right there. That's what's been going on for a while. And it just keeps going more and more and more. Oh yeah. I thought she was long gone. I had no idea. But I guess Case Small's time is still talking to Dave, I'm assuming, and probably said, can you straighten this out? And maybe Candy, I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't know why she would say,
Did you even go public and say that K Small said that? I don't think you even said that publicly. I knew Tiffany knew, and I know Tiffany's not talking to K Smalls.
No, definitely.
But so Katie found out from somebody how to be K Smalls that you even thought that K Smalls was involved. Is what I'm talking. Not even what Dave said about K Smalls. Who else could have told Candy besides K Smalls? I don't think you said it publicly. I might be wrong. I don't think you ever said it publicly.
She do anything to see. Speaking of a girl named Speaking of a girl named said she do anything to take off clothes or put it back on. Is that right, Wise? I'm gonna show she was always there. It's like I get out of my head. She would even follow us late at night. Right the light?
Yo, believe the hype. Susie was a girl we couldn't get enough of. Cause I was off, cause I don't know what it was. The boy said she was a real loose. She was sure to tap my dad and she said,
Speaking of a girl named Speaking of a girl named Do you remember that day? We was on the tour bus listening to a tape. I think it was a Cobra. She heard the tape and said, "Who's that?" The light said, "Just some black." She said, "Okay, whatever you say." I saw the game and actually she said, "Shoot." I said, "Really?" And what about the rest of the step? She just smiled and I just grinned. And the band, they got ready to win. Or should I say start? Or should I say begin? Any way you put it, she was all in. But she was in the right. You know what's up. The bus had 3 rooms. She started in the first. And then we all back with our Speaking of a girl named Speaking of a girl named said she do anything to take off clothes or put it back on. Is that right, Bob?
Yep, I've had it 3 times. I get it.
Knowing that people
Get her out of my
are
head.
sitting
She
in
would
the
even
office
follow us late at night. Right the light?
yo, believe the hype. Susie was a girl we couldn't get enough of.
that they're
Cause I don't know what it was. The boy said she was a real loose. She so I tapped the dad and said, yo, we got to shoot.
Speaking of a girl named Speaking of a girl named
Okay, hold on. Let me straighten out.
Do you remember that day? We was on the tour.
If I see it one more time, I'm gonna fucking snap. When I hold on. I've said everyone that keeps talking about it. Let me address this for the final time. First off, when I first made the band, they got married candles. When I first made Tiffany Marie candles, okay? Just Tiffany Marie, which is no longer for sale either. Tiffany Marie I took a picture. I took cash, a small picture of cash, and it was a small picture of cash, a small picture of Summer, and I put them on her candle with a animation somewhere, and said this candle donated $5, blah blah blah. She approved that.
These funky cunts are putting their same comments under different names. Yeah, just because I like music, I ain't playing with Lori Mirth. This is from 7th grade, Grace Chapel. I know all these bitches.
So she said, take cash off, I want no part of cash, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
No.
It's a little small for Summer.
I wanted my career, and none of you guys hacking it. You're dead. I'm not threatening you. Your ugliness killed you. That's called divine intervention, skank. I can rap with the best. They always go to the school first year, and trust me, I was livid. Tag lives life.
it on my website.
Block that son killer and baby killer.
That had nothing to do with some of those candles. Never sold to me. That's the story.
Oh no, she wants to talk me into a grave. Well, Janice did a GoFundMe. Got a bus. That fat bitch ain't even open no more. Marissa, St. Louis Awakening Project. Ass slicker to Cora Bush. I watched the whole thing and reported years ago. You guys leave me for dead, I'll fuck you up. Let's try it again. I am not anybody else but who? Susie. Not Susan. Not Sue. Not Susan. Not Susie with an S. Don't ever call me Sue. I will fuck you up. You associate me with Bernadine Dorr? I'm going to tell you you got an issue with glass cocks. I'm not dancing for you bitches. Scott and I are hanging out. We're flirting. Damn it. Stop.
Like bring out text messages where I showed you the candle and you liked it. It was all done by text. I have the text message.
Speaking of a girl named Sue. Speaking of a girl named Sue. Oh my God.
Dumbest thing I ever fucking did. Dumbest. I'm over it. Over it. Hold on. Tiffany gave me the artwork of Summerwell's candles. What don't people get? They are two different fucking things. Two totally different things.
To my radio, and it's blanket. It was kind of chill. Not too long after, we all go. And the snowstorm got a lot worse. Our bus driver started going off.
I'm not even dressing it for this. I am fucking over it. I've already said 30 fucking times.
And one thing about you all should know, she may be a groupie, but we love her to
All
the
that
back.
face time, and I shut the fuck up. Exactly. Where's the safe? What do you mean, what's next?
I wasn't ignoring you. I do want to hear from Barnyard though. I'll say that.
Why I don't have more fun now?
Barnyard's the one that told me that she talked to Dave the Fisherman and she had heard that they were going to be sending CPS to the school. And then Barnyard's the one who sent me that video. I never would have found that video. She just
You'll
sent
feel
it
better
to
with
me.
this, right?
And it's that video was to Dear Molly, Tiffany Barnyard, and Casey.
October 11th.
That was a message for all of us. I never would have seen that had she not.
Wow. Look at this. 94% of people believe company culture
Look,
is important to an organization.
I'm gonna say this
success.
one and only time.
Frankly, I have no idea.
If you even believe one fucking word of candy, let me know right
We
now.
look for best
I mean that honestly.
Best practices are good.
If
They're
you
even
believe
better.
one fucking word of that, please tell me right
Since
now.
Bamboo HR was founded, we've looked for principles we believe will make our people
think I
and in
believe
turn our
Thank
culture.
I don't think that you
And we found company culture formulas that
to my
work. And we
sons.
crammed it all into a definitive
What would
guide
you have to
to
gain by
culture.
that? You know
A
that.
free copy.
And pay
and
$150.
go download it now. You won't regret it.
Where's this PayPal receipt?
Don't like the price?
Why did she show it?
Well, you can also pay in 3 easy installments of free.
Because the bitch has never shown one fucking ounce of any receipts.
Or stick around while I read silently about picking the right perks and monitoring
Fucking
culture
liar.
metrics.
Still waiting on all the $50 that I spent
Nope.
on
Sorry, can't read while you're watching me.
on Dave to dox people.
Go check it out.
Hello, Barnyard.
It's easy. Free.
Hello, Barnyard.
Yeah.
Betty? Betty? Betty?
Make sure you don't get porn.
Did you know that Petco is now a health and wellness company?
I adore their groomers.
And their vets.
For physical, social, and mental health cared for in one place.
Can't hear Betty.
Petco, the health and wellness company.
It's really her. It's authenticated, but I can't hear anything she's saying. She's frozen.
We should use Melanie.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on my way to UPS for yeah, like, well, I called you. As a matter of fact, Ginger mom was staying the night whenever I called you. Whenever I got the phone call from Candy and Daddy, and she said she had not recorded it, and I did record it, but I don't record phone calls. I was in whenever they called first, and said Candy wanted to tell me something. That's how he started. It was like 11:30, 12 minutes left. And so he was trying to tell me that he started talking about something, and then he segued into his phone call. And she said, and I was, I was just, I was actually in shock with what he told me, you know. And what he told me was that Case Long, he had a strong telephone, and Case Long had I called you immediately. And then you and I tried calling Case Long immediately. As soon as I called you, I went 3 days late. You came in here. So I think it was the next day that I talked to Kay and I told her what they did. And she's like, I think you would have no plan to talk about it. I'm not going to say I actually get nothing about it until CPS really went to fix it. You know what I mean? What they said basically is exactly how it played out. Because I got sent
was in the video a while ago. But what I was told was Kay Smalls and you and I both said that's bullshit. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we did.
Usually
No,
we
I-
look at ways to improve culture.
I
We
know
look
you
for
meant
best
Dave
practices.
called you
Yes,
recently.
practices are good.
I know
We
that.
can do this.
Okay.
And now Omar called me
Since then,
and
VHR
told
was
me
found.
all
We look for
this.
principles we believe will make our people, and in turn,
That's how you found out.
better.
But
And we
she
found
did
company
say
culture
they were gonna
formulas
be going
that
to
work.
Jake's
And we've
school,
crammed
and
it all
this happened
into the
before
definitive guide
they
to
went
culture.
to Jake's
For free
school.
copy, click the link
Right.
and
Weeks
go
they
download
were
it now.
at Jake's school.
You won't regret it.
And I'm estimating, when was Jake?
Don't like the price?
When did this happen?
Well, you can also pay with 3 easy installments of free.
I think so.
Go ahead.
But
Yeah, she told me before, Barnard
Or
warned me
stick
before.
around while I read silently about picking
They
the
were
right
gonna
perks
go to
and
Jake's school.
monitoring culture metrics.
and the reason they were doing that is they wanted to. They felt like you and
Television.
Adrian
Read
or
while you're watching.
kind of
Go check it out.
or influential in the neighborhood in the area, and they didn't want you guys to, I guess, to basically get to them and diffuse the situation. They wanted to talk to Jake, and I told you I hated that they were like doing Jake like that, still pulling him out. But now I'm gonna tell you something. What's weird is Dave also told me, I don't know if it's weird. He also told me what Candy said in that video that I sent you, Marissa, about Kay Smalls. All that was said to me that night about Kay Smalls. So just about everything that Dave said to me
pieces on my
is what Candy said.
quick and
I don't know if that happened to Kay's husband. I don't know if that really happened, but I was told that, and I told Kay that. When I told her everything that I was told, and I haven't heard from Dave since then.
So now Candy inserted my name.
So now you're saying that the night that you all was on panel, it was you, Lauren, Marissa, and Dave. And Candy, I guess Candy, and she said there was a snake in the group. And so that's the day that, and I don't know if anybody it was a, and she said in the video that day, it was Laura the whole time, but he didn't want to throw Laura out, so he basically threw Kay's mouth out there just to stir the shit up. Now that's what Candy said on the video. I'm just telling you. Her people was on the video, so I don't know. Just a message. Huh? I don't know. But whoever it was, they sure knew the damn details about it, because it sure played out just like he said it was going to play out. And, I mean, he even as far as telling me where Kay lived, telling me how far she was from the, I mean, he knew where she, well, I don't know if he knew, but he told me where she lived. And hell, he was telling me how far the damn tower, the cell phone towers, was from her house. What that had to do with anything, I don't know. But he was telling me about the cell phone towers. And I said something about, well, she's going to, whenever they go on vacation, I'm going to get up with her. And he said, she's never going, are you kidding me? She lives in the fucking woods. She don't never leave that place. She's not going on vacation. And I said, no, she's been on vacation last year. But he was like, making it sound like that she was a recluse and, paranoid, don't leave her compound. I mean, that's basically what he was saying. But anyway. So I was like surprised. I don't know why Katie, and then she put another video out, like the one that she did for us, except it's to Mandolina.
It ain't gonna be me.
And I didn't listen to it. I just saw it popped up after I finished listening to that one. So.
I'm trying to think of what I ever did to Dave. That was.
It's not Dave, it's Candy.
I don't even know. I don't even know why she.
That's crazy.
Well, why? I don't even know her. Why would you attack my family?
Ask anybody associated with Dave or that ever knew Dave. Candy is just a fucking liar. That she's so like, ugh.
Well,
anything with drama.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't really know about Candy either. I mean, I just know that Dave was shit stirrer. It seems like that. You can't believe half what he says, but he definitely knew about CPS getting called on you. However, whether he did or he knew he did, I don't know.
Marissa, call Dave right now.
You have his number. Call him. Might as well go right to the source. Yeah. Now, he's probably going to throw candy on the budget. I think they're going through it. But who knows? Oh, when they got on the phone, whenever he freewayed her in that night on the phone call, I was sitting there waiting on Candy to say something, and she never said anything. And they said, "Candy, tell her." Candy wouldn't say anything. Candy said, "Sorry, I'm eating a sandwich." That's what she said. So Candy never said what I was told that night. They told me that she had a lot to tell me. But when he freewayed her in, she wouldn't say anything. She said she would eat the sandwich and couldn't talk. He got frustrated and he kind of reiterated what he had already told me. And I said, "Look, I'm going to let you go." And I got off the phone. But Candy never did say, she never did say anything. She just, I thought it was a weird thing. I thought, why are you calling me? He had your number, you know. Why would he go directly to me? Instead of calling me, he had me tell him. It knows that it's the same number. I don't know. I haven't talked to him since then. I don't want to. But shit. Only time I was opening dates with Candy went on when she first started lying about me. I don't know if it was Wild Panel or before Wild Panel. I think it was before Wild Panel. Started saying that I was spending $50 to docs or whatever. And then I called him. I said, "What the fuck?" He's like, "She's a fucking psycho, blah, blah, blah. I got a restraining order against her." Or she has a restraining order against him. I don't know. He just said she's a fucking liar and blasphemy or something. I said, "Why is she targeting me?"
It says the channel has very similar videos for many creators that we skip, but this is on my Patreon, so it sounds script and her saying 3 videos that she quote was the one thing between IBG held up all the link to the video just Starlight is one to serendipity and
yeah, and she
you can't. Something about CBS, you'll never ever find out. Not even if I ever wasn't checking, you'd be able to find out.
no, you can't. Believe it.
Not possible. But you can continue to call, and they'll remember the little call, and they're gonna remember Jake, and they're gonna remember me. Because she likes to subscribe.
Molly, hold on. How long after my last call was your call?
Oh, within a week.
It was that fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Funny how that
right
works.
after Leonis. Yep.
That's right.
Well,
YouTube Music Premium
Yeah.
is dedicated
Who
to
hates
you.
all 3 of us?
During your dinner party
You're
with
right.
friends and family,
I was
on
about a
long
week
drives without a
or
signal,
2 after
even
Make a
when your
Monster.
phone screens off. It's
And
full
you
of
were about
exciting
a week
features
later,
that
you're
make
right.
you feel like you're with the band, that help you find the music you've been looking for and discover new music that you'll be listening to for years to come. Upgrade to YouTube
Right.
Music Premium. Uninterrupted music dedicated
They
to
were
you.
all about a week or 2. They were all about a week or 2 apart.
Our kids are big, people.
She's one of the bitches I got
Our
set up.
kids are
I
big.
got
We
married
don't
over
have
in
to.
Milton Beach. And I
They're
went to
concerned
play
about
for some
the
more
little
on top of the stay.
They're
About
not
4 blocks
freaking
away.
out
Got
with
this
15,
young
16,
19-year-old
17-year-olds.
country girl named Sharonda.
Because they know
I
that
found her on the
15,
bus
16,
stop 2 days after
17-year-olds are going to be like,
country and
my
chick.
mom's fine.
Took her to my place in
Yes, she beats me.
You talking?
She beat me.
Oh, well, you know, before this happened, just before this happened, Kay Smalls and Dave, you know, she was modding for Dave. And then all of a sudden, I mean, like, the day that they said that, insinuated that Kay Smalls was had done was the mole or whatever. I mean, no, oh yeah, no way. Yeah, but Dave told Kay that Candy was jealous because she thought that Dave and Kay Smalls was flirting with each other, and he made it sound like that Candy was jealous, and that's the reason. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have no idea. I just bunch of shit. Maybe he was just trying to make himself feel good. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if anybody's being jealous over his ass. But I'm at the UPS store, so I gotta jump off and run in here and drop this box off. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Tell me he's not someone just passing by. And when you did your room, look at your view. That comment who is he and what
You want to know something?
I agree with that.
You want to know something?
Now when I ask
I don't know what to say.
I get to you, I come and help me with me.
I know. I saw some of it.
And that's something I haven't even had to process. And all of a sudden, you guys see this. What the hell is this? I never processed that. I never. And then it just took this whole vibe into a different. We went from something incredibly serious to trouble.
Yep. As always. I agree.
Leave our kids, leave our husbands out of it. Get our kids, take it out on me. About how horrible person, right? I'm just a terrible person.
I feel the exact same way, bro. You and the both of us.
Really honest. I can accept it or you don't have it. I don't know when you not accepting my perception of things. And I'm okay with you not accepting my apologies.
Introducing YouTube Shorts, a new way to watch and create short videos in the YouTube app. Watch Doja Cat and create your own short videos with her song.
I ditto to everything the rest of just said.
YouTube Shorts. The shorter side of YouTube.
Back about 18 and 25, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud.
In my own way, I tried.
Had some trouble with my sweetheart's call. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I wrote a letter to my boy, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. He never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
No one deserves that.
Drifted on down into no man's land, across the river called the Rio Grande. Raced my horse with the Spaniards' foes, and I got me a skin full of silver and gold.
I second everything you're saying.
Me and the gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. Pulled our guns and he filled with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like a Tennessee stud.
And then the guy went live and said, you know what, I'll decide. I was slept on it and I was like, you know what?
I rode right back across Arkansas. I whipped her brother and I whipped her ball. I found that girl with the golden hair. She was riding on a Tennessee mare.
I didn't go backwards.
I didn't get to see all of my family. The time went by so
Heard a
fast.
little baby on the cabin floor. A little horse cold playing around the door.
I was caught on
I love the girl with the golden hair and the Tennessee
I don't think I went
stud.
backwards. I don't think I went backwards at all. Maybe not seeing the family.
The Tennessee stud was
You did
long
great.
and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green.
It's not even planned with my family.
He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
I have to say, like, everything is just gone backwards. Two tacos, this song, Robbie used to be. Yeah, Robbie made a shitty video about me. Yes. Well, guess what? I don't care about hearing about anyone's sobriety over and over and over again. That's something that personally you have to do on your own every day. It is a personal struggle. And I told him from the very beginning, when we started his channel, when I told him to start his channel, that to not talk about his past with certain things. And because they're going to use that towards him in the future, I was completely right? Right? That was strike one. And they used it. They used it and they're going to continue to do that. They know that that's what upsets them and they want it to second. So, twice I did this completely I actually went, I like watching videos of myself talking. When I went back to the Emporium and I watched it, I just would not make it. Thinking of this way, this how, and I think that no one can be but I will say one thing. There is something wrong and I didn't want to wrong and I didn't mean it a long time ago. But I definitely did. And that was all the reason. That was all the and then Nas called me and said, if you had something to die. That's it. I wasn't throwing Laura under the bus. If the way that only had one wish to give, that wish would was something.
And that's exactly right. That's what I said. And Tiffany did not approve us. It had nothing to do with Tiffany. That's what Jenny had to ask for. That's what she got. And that's exactly how it went. But he kept showing you that candle as if that was the candle. That was not the candle. It says right on the side, that was made for somebody specific. And I just had her put it on my Instagram because I thought it was a great shot. When the Summer Wells candle came out, that had nothing to do. That's what Tiffany said. That's what Tiffany said. I put on my picture or name associated with the candle. Okay, I forgot that Jenny had that candle. So people were confusing the two. That's the God's honest truth. I don't know how many more times I can say it. I've told the same story 30 times. Take me in your arms. Fill me with all of your joy. Take to the sky on a natural high. Loving you more till the day I die. Take to the sky on a natural high. Loving you more I'm just gonna say things.
I'm just saying that it would be nice.
This is
and
the
it'll
music
speak
ad free.
volumes of
YouTube
your
Music
power.
Free. Start a
If you
1 month
want to
free trial.
continuously.
Playing a lot. Yeah, don't cry. 'Cause I got a couple questions about it. I didn't tune in to the very end.
It was so fucking sad. It was terrible. Because she was so angry at me and Tiffany for so long. We couldn't understand why.
Why was she so many times?
We got an answer. But and we were like, wait, why didn't she go after her?
I'm a long time woman, and I'm serving my time.